Hello everyone and welcome back to the Total Football YouTube channel, and we're back with another podcast. It's been a while. I know you all missed it. We are back with the three usual guests. Got Louie Wood, Kai Blue and Mason Hutchinson. We've also got Ben Regioni joined with us today. Hello Ben.
You alright?
Alright. So today we're going to, as you know, it is World Cup season. We're all excited, aren't we?
Yeah, very excited.
Loving the World Cup. So we're just going to waffle on about England and how football's coming home. So I'm assuming we all watched the game last night.
We did.
Yeah. What was your main takes from that game?
I almost spilt my pizza when Rashford scored that free kick.
How'd you spill a pizza?
Well, right, I was sat on a beanbag and Rashford scored and I jumped off of the beanbag, but the pizza box was on my lap.
Bosh. Never a good thing.
Well, no, it could have ended very badly. But I enjoyed a very big 3 points and a very nice pizza.
It was a very crucial 3 points, wasn't it, to finish top of the group? Of course, it didn't really... We were basically through, unless we lost 4-0 to Wales, which was an unlikely scenario. But it is nice to top the group and get an easier team in the knockout stages.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know about easier team, obviously. Senegal are a good side. They've got some, good individuals. So we should do them over, though. I reckon we'll turn them over. But
I think this will be a lot harder than people think that.
it will be.
It will be a tough game. I watched the Senegal-Ecuador game, and they're a very good side. Even though they're missing like the obvious Sadio Mane, and they've got Gana Gay is suspended this weekend. He got too many yellow cards. So there is. It's obviously better than facing like you say Netherlands, who are a better team, but it's still going to be a tough game.
That's the thing. I think we need to stay grounded because, with the World Cup, we've seen many upsets through the years. So we can't underestimate any team that we come up against, and it's vice versa. No team can underestimate us. We definitely have the ability to go all the way, but, it's Senegal are a good side, so we just got to stay focused and make sure we come away with the victory.
We'll have a look at our group like overall, and we started off with that 6-2 emphatic victory against Iran. And it really set the tone straight away. People expectations booming, but then the 0-0 draw with USA kind of set a lot of people back, didn't it?
Yeah. Sorry. I think we needed the draw though, just to wake us up a bit, because I think. Do you not think so? I think we
should be
should.
battering USA. It's just,
It should be. That's what I'm saying.
Crap,
We played terrible. We didn't.
we just played
Yeah,
terrible.
but
But that draw woke us up.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I was gonna-
it definitely woke
it's
us
just
up
so-
in terms of, because I reckon if we beat USA, then obviously we're not going to play as well as we did against Wales, because essentially we're already
Well,
through.
So
yeah,
if we
that's
have beaten USA, Phil Foden doesn't start against Wales, because Southgate doesn't get that pressure.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah,
Phil
yeah,
Foden
I
played
agree.
so well yesterday.
Connor Cody should have got a chance.
You say Connor Cody?
I don't think he should play a single minute, and I don't think he will.
If we would have beat USA and we'd have been through, then yeah, he would have.
I wanted to see James Maddison yesterday.
Yeah, I think that is a shame because it was bigged up a lot to get him in the squad, and he got the injury just before, and it is very frustrating. Cause he's
I watched that injury live. I was there.
How was that game, Kai?
Don't want to talk about it.
Fine, it's an England podcast. We'll try and stay away from club football as much as we can for you two's sakes.
Bash.
No, I'd say we go back to club football.
Nah, mate.
You know what? I do miss club football a lot. Obviously being at the games.
Club
Arsenal
over
away on
country,
Boxing Day. Can't wait.
Club over country.
Yeah, I was going to say, I guess that does bring the question where the World Cup mid-season. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's yeah, it is weird. To be honest, it is.
I think it's a bit of a blessing in disguise for some fans, because all players are mid-season, so they're all at their peak fitness rather than just coming off the back of a full season and then having to play a tournament.
Yeah, but they're just better in the summer, isn't it?
Obviously,
Whole
like,
tournament.
obviously the whole tournament's better, but I think players are at their best in this tournament.
Yeah, I do feel like sometimes you get tournaments in the summer where
Everyone's
players
worn
just
out.
finish the
Remember,
season.
Who was it? Pedri. He
Yeah.
played like 100 games
Yeah.
that season.
Mm. But then you have the issue that we've got at this tournament where so many people are getting injured just before and missing the tournament. So it does kind of bring that aspect to it.
Yeah, there's definitely pros and cons, but I think
It's different.
It
yeah,
shouldn't have been in Qatar.
There is a lot of pros
overall,
and cons
but
as well.
I reckon coming back mid-season as well, like to club football, it could flip like a lot of forms.
Yeah, I think it depends how well your side did before. Like some sides might have needed the break. Some sides
did.
You got
Jesus
Arsenal who are top of
Yeah.
the league who will eventually fall off, which.
No, we'll finish second. We'll finish second. We'll finish.
Oh yeah, just for context here, Ben here is a Liverpool fan, so abuse him in the comments when you.
Liverpool fan.
Don't like
Geezer
it.
knows
Yeah, we
nothing.
put it in asterisks, but
You know.
All I know is that Nat Phillips is better than Eric Dyer.
Yeah, he probably is, actually.
Moving on.
right, I'm not having this.
So
Has
Overrated.
Eric Dyer ever?
He's
corrected
so
that
overrated.
knee?
How many England caps?
So overrated, bro.
Don't need
How many
his
England
capacity
caps?
with that, do you?
How many England
Eric Dyer.
caps?
Sammy Hippier didn't get any caps for his country, but he's probably one of the best centre backs for his era.
Yeah, well, what about Nat Phillips, mate? So do you think Nat Phillips should be in the England squad?
Yeah.
Oh.
Over Connor Cody.
Yeah, but you got players who probably could have
But
got
that
in,
needs-
Like Mark Geehee.
yeah, he's one of them. Dawson,
Put that on your
If
bloody
we're talking
board.
about
Tomori.
Tarkovsky,
If we're talking about players in the current squad,
Tamori, yeah,
I
definitely
think he
Tamori.
starts over Connor Cody.
Well, yeah, well,
No, but Connor Cody isn't there to play.
Yeah, but I think even still, I'd rather have Nat Phillips in the squad.
well, we'll talk about the England squad now, where obviously when it came out, there was, I was fine with it. I was actually okay with it. It could have been a lot worse,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
there were a lot of sort of bad opinions. People missed out, etc. Was any like big like
Ivan
players
Toney
that missed
should
out
have
for you? Ivan
Tony.
No, he did do a lot of.
Yeah, but
But I reckon that's the only reason he's not in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
the FA
Yeah.
obviously knew, and the news came out what, a day after the squad.
Yeah, it was definitely something to do with that. And I honestly think, seeing it now, Callum Wilson is probably the best number 2.
I do think Wilson should have gone, but
Took both.
yeah.
But then I reckon if he took Tony, I don't.
he
think
wouldn't have
Rash-
took Rashford.
Yeah, I don't think
What
Rashford
about
would have gone.
Tammy
No,
Yeah, well,
but
Rashford's
I'd
done.
have taken out the centre back.
Would you have taken Tony?
Nah, but I think Cody's integral for the
Yeah.
dressing room.
Yeah. And that's a good question.
And they said that last year as
Tony
well.
Or like, or
Yeah.
Henderson.
Uh,
No, Henderson's obviously also good for the.
Nah, Henderson's washed, bruv.
No.
I'd have taken Tony over Henderson.
Let me talk.
Or not Gallagher.
Let me
Henderson
talk.
is washed.
Gallagher. I'd have took Tony over Gallagher.
Nah, I think Gallagher's better than Henderson.
Oh,
Oh, no.
To be fair, I'm
Yes,
su-
he-
I-
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
No,
yes,
he's
but
I'm
I
surprised.
wouldn't-
Yeah, but he's gonna say that. It's so biased.
but I think Gallagher-
in the dressing room.
Oh, I don't care about the I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I think
I'm
Gallagher-
talking about football.
Took us to win the league.
I don't care about a dressing
I
Took us
room.
to win the Carabao Cup. What did Mark Noble do?
So
Didn't get any
deluded.
England cap.
No, but I
None of it.
don't think Gallagher's performance is warranted a call up.
Neither do I. But I'm
not
su-
this season.
Especially this
Not
season.
this season. Last
If it was
season,
last
they did.
season, then yeah.
I'm
but-
surprised
If
Gallagher.
it was last season,
Played
he
in-
would
I
have
guarantee
focused
you
on
Mason
it.
Mount got a pick a friend card and he chose Conor Gallagher.
Frank on.
It's like bringing a friend to work though, but he's just taking him for a 2-week holiday.
Yeah, Mason Mount is like, I'll say this now, is one of the most overrated footballers in the Premier League.
Oh yeah, he's been shocking as of late.
Tony.
It's like when you put
Wow.
on a
He's-
CV,
no,
like
but he-
when you've worked for the rest
I
of
think
the
it's the
same
system that he's in at Chelsea.
Yeah, but
I
I don't
don't
see
think
what Mason Mount's actually good at.
He's a very good footballer.
Well, okay, yeah.
I think
he's better than
I have
us.
no right to debate his footballing ability. I'll say
Yeah,
that.
no, but like, it doesn't suit the England squad at all. I think because where Kane drops so deep, he drops into where Mount wants to be, and
Yeah.
I think it just doesn't work. But if you have someone like Foden in there, Foden will happily drift wide.
Yeah. I think that is an aspect of it. I think Mount does struggle in an England shirt. We've seen, and I think he did play awfully against Iran. Against USA, he was dreadful. So, yeah, I think it is a bit of a weird one. I think the main big omission for me from the England squad would have been Tamori.
Yeah, I don't watch enough.
Apparently,
Serie A to-
he probably should have got in, but apparently he's not been that good this season.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I know the only guy I've seen of him, he got sent off.
Sent off against Chelsea, yeah.
Agent Tamori,
Which,
bro.
to be fair, probably shouldn't
That
have
wasn't
actually
intended
been
on-
a red card.
Yeah.
If you look at it.
I will.
But yeah, I do see that point because obviously we're not Italians. We don't really watch Italian football week in, week out.
Because
Yeah,
it's the same
so-
with Tammy
Well,
Abraham.
Same with Tammy Abraham as
Everyone's
well.
calling for him, but apparently he hasn't even been that good.
But again, he was good last season, so I think that's just what they're going off of.
I think that kind of how much do you take form into account? Because obviously Harry Maguire, who's turned out to be one of England's best players so far this tournament.
You should have thrown in a wild card. Don't know who it was. Like a random English player.
Gallagher.
Gallagher
was
that one.
He ain't random.
No, but he's the wild card.
He's
now.
random, like.
No, but you don't want a random
player. Chuck him in and see how they do for like the group stage.
Put a name forward.
Got a topic after this.
Okay.
What, just like any English player?
Any
Joe Willock.
Yeah, you're just gonna have
That's a random player.
bloody Jay Rodriguez steaming down the
I
wing.
wouldn't say random pick. I
Like-
would say Harvey Barnes.
Oh no, yeah, I won't that.
He was in contention if it was in the side.
I'd take him and I'd play him against like Iran and USA and see what he does. And if he's
But
shit, he still had 2 games.
But I don't think he's as good as the players.
Yeah, I think
But-
it's
but
relative
he's
to the.
prepared.
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
but say,
We
but
have
who
a-
do you, what winger do you take out for?
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't put him in
Exactly.
the squad, but I'd like to have seen just a World Cup that no one was expecting.
He was definitely. His name was like. I think his name was said. Like it was in the conversation.
Considered, but
It's relative to their positions entirely because obviously some players will find it harder because like strikers, you're not going to start over Harry Kane, are you?
There's absolutely not.
So and keepers, you got
Even
Pickford.
playing
Who
anymore.
seems to, Ramsdale's been.
Aaron Lennon before he retired.
You got Ramsdale, who's been brilliant for Arsenal since he's gone, but Pickford's still undoubtedly England's number 1, and it is hard because do you take form or do you take what Southgate's clearly done is take players you trust?
I mean, it's a bit of both, to be honest, because I mean we've seen it before with Sterling, like when he's not necessarily performing for City, and then he's gone and
comes in before for England.
yeah, exactly, like in the Euros, and obviously he's done all right for Chelsea, but
That Chelsea team's just struggling all round now.
yeah,
So
but
you can't really.
it's
It is a tricky one because I think Harry Maguire is the best case for it
Yeah,
because of
because,
how brilliant he's been.
You've also got to think partnerships that players have made in former tournaments.
Yeah.
Like that trio of
Stones, Maguire,
Pickford,
Pickford.
Stones, Maguire.
Yeah,
They've played for each other for 2 previous tournaments.
yeah, definitely.
That's why I don't get why people would start tomorrow.
No.
Like,
Yeah,
Maguire,
I think
Maguire
Maguire's-
has
Maguire's-
to
He
start.
gets him.
certain he's nailed on.
yeah,
For me.
I would agree definitely now. I mean, I was sort of skeptical of it. Like obviously this season,
It's just because he has
I
a
wanted
bad
to, I
rep.
wanted to see how he played.
I actually think he's a decent footballer. I think he gets so much overhate.
He's such a scapegoat for you.
Honestly, man.
Yeah,
I think
I
Ten
would
Hag's
agree.
come in and he's just messed
yeah,
up.
but
He's a decent
as soon
footballer.
as he, because like when he played for Leicester, obviously he was a lot better for Leicester than he has been for United, but people use that
price tag.
that price tag as like the start of like whether he's good or not,
Which isn't
because
fair.
you half his price and you're going, okay,
Yes,
Maguire's
then
not half
my
bad.
argument would then be is the slate that Darwin Núñez is getting for his price tag.
Yeah, but he's not good.
He is good. He is good. He's people are trying to pair him.
He's very raw.
He's the most scatty footballer I've ever seen in my life.
Sometimes
he-
you need
he-
this guy for-
He looks like Bambi on ice.
Granit Xhaka was once.
You would be good though.
He wasn't.
He
Granit
is
Xhaka was
good.
never scatty. He was reckless.
In that case,
I think Darwin Núñez with the right players and the right mentors, he could be the next Suarez.
That is a
Well, yeah, if I
big
was in the
big
City
statement.
side, I'd score a goal.
You
My
might.
dad
I
would
probably
also
would.
be like-
Right.
It doesn't make me a good player.
Yeah, but you don't cost 100 million.
I think the price.
Exactly.
Mate, Mason Hutchinson is priceless.
To compare players to price tag is unfair though because it's
Yeah.
not. It is ultimately not the player's choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, Louis, you said you had a little topic.
yeah. Going back to the World Cup games, there's been a few 0-0 draws. Do you ever think it's because teams don't want to concede? They're too scared to attack, or do you think VAR has a lot to do with it as well? Because there's been so many goals chalked off,
I think.
and I think it's just
I
ruining
think
the game.
it's to do with teams just
They're
solidifying.
just shitting themselves
Yeah.
every time.
Don't
It's the
shoot.
same with like
People
South
were
Korea.
saying, do you reckon it's because of the heat?
No.
But they've.
It could well be, and it's like
No.
conserving energy.
Both teams don't.
No, it's just because they don't want to concede. They
That's what
don't
I'm
like.
saying,
They're
they
too
don't
scared
wanna
to
The pitch
concede.
is wet.
Well, no,
The
but
pitch is wet for both.
So like the small teams. So like South
Doesn't
Korea.
work at all because
Yeah.
Don't want to concede.
I would agree with that. To be fair, I would agree because especially our USA game, it was very much don't lose the game at all. You go into it, just don't lose it.
That's why I'm scared for the knockout games.
That's why I'm excited for the knockout games.
No, but everyone's just
There are going to be better games. There has been some good games though.
Yeah.
From that in the group stage.
I'm going to
Yeah.
miss 10 p.m. kickoffs.
10 p.m.
10 a.m.
Yeah, the 10 a.m. kickoffs will be missed. But yeah, I think we'll have a look at. We'll have enough chat about England for now. We'll have a look into the other teams quickly. Of course, who got Brazil and France looking like you're undoubtedly your favourites to the competition. Spain as well.
Spain look very
This
good.
just in, Marcus Rashford should start for England against Senegal. Sorry, Carol.
Breaking news. But yeah, you got your undoubtedly your favourites. But I was going to ask you guys, who's been the country that's like surprised you the most? We'll start with you there.
Go back to me. I can't think of now. I need to get my phone up.
That's a
Generally
very good
can't
question.
Ecuador surprised me a lot.
Ecuador didn't qualify, but
But
They
Enner
did,
Valencia
they look
showed up.
Enner Valencia.
And technically, Enner Valencia is sharing the golden boot right now. If Mbappe, Rashford, and Gakpo don't score another goal,
well,
Yeah, no, not a team, but Gakpo.
Gakpo,
Gakpo's
Yeah.
done very well.
he'll get a move next time.
Oh,
won't
yeah.
he?
I reckon he might end up at Liverpool.
Well, yeah, but you need top 4 for it, mate.
No, we don't.
You do.
No, we don't.
I would say Morocco.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
Morocco's a good shout.
I was going to say
Well.
the African teams as a whole.
Yeah, I like Ghana.
You got Ghana, who look very good. You got Morocco, who obviously beat Belgium.
Although that Saudi Arabia game against Argentina, their defence was unbelievable.
Their defence was shocking against Poland.
No,
Yeah.
the Argentina game, the high line was just incredible to watch.
Because that was one of the first games as well.
It
The
was,
World
the
Cup.
it was the first
I was thinking
shot.
like this team is unreal. Like, how are they so good?
I remember we were sitting in class watching it, just like
Yeah, it was the first.
Their second goal went in.
It was the first like absolute screamer, wasn't it?
Very
It was
good
the first of quite a few shots. Of course, we had Japan beat Germany.
Germany. That was
Well.
Talking about Germany, you said shock teams. I'd say Germany with how poorly they performed.
no, but they've been bad. They haven't done that well.
Yeah,
these past-
It's the same with Belgium as well.
'Cause last World Cup they got knocked
their
out of
squad's
the.
Belgium were washed, bro. You see, they had like a massive fight in the changing room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see about that.
They're out, bro. They're not doing anything. They're
Yeah,
too
I
old
know.
as well.
I don't rate Belgium. I've
Too
never
old.
Because they were ranked.
They had their chance in 2018.
Yeah, I think that what are they ranked now? They're ranked I think
Right.
second in the world or something now, but they were first in the
Yeah, they
world
were
for
first.
so long and they never won anything. It's literally like Tottenham. Just don't win anything.
First in the world.
You ain't first in the world, mate.
Well, yeah, but it's self-burn. Come on. But yeah, I've never really gotten the Belgium sort of hype really.
It's one of them ones where they have very good individuals.
It's just not a team.
No, especially obviously you've got that little feud between De Bruyne and Courtois.
I was gonna say Courtois stealing his misses.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I wouldn't want to play with.
De Bruyne looks like he doesn't want to be there. It's because he got the man of the match against Canada. He was like, yeah, no, I shouldn't have got this.
He shouldn't have. I remember
I know.
when I was watching that game. He was well off it.
And then what's it called? And then he was like, I don't think we'll win it. Our defence is too old. And then Vertonghen comes out the next game and says we can't win anything. Our attack's too old.
Which is fair enough if it's Vertonghen to say that. This is De Bruyne to say about him.
Finished.
So, like, yeah, Belgium's a very weird one. They could yet go out of their group. They're third in their group, aren't they?
I think they will.
Yeah.
Who else is in the group?
They're done that, man.
Well,
I don't know.
they play Croatia, who's arguably the toughest team in their group.
They've only got one more point than that.
They did lose.
Morocco, I think, who's top? Croatia's top, I think, with Morocco second.
Yeah. Morocco looked good.
Yeah.
Naya Fagwad. Come on.
I was going to say.
To be fair, he was solid.
I haven't seen him really in a West Ham
And
shirt
how-
too
how
much
did
of it.
He's only just come back from injury.
Yeah.
That's why.
How did Courtois get beat by that free kick twice?
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, isn't it?
So's Edouard Mendy, mate. Terrible.
So I'll ask you about the favourites now then. We've got Brazil, France, Spain. Obviously, I think people knew coming into it that Argentina as well. Yeah, I think people knew coming into it that Brazil, Argentina were going to be really good. there was this sort of World Cup curse, if you like, looming over France. That seems to be dead in the water. So they're a bit scary, aren't they, them teams?
Yeah, and that's why I don't really back us to do that well. I reckon we'll walk through the round of 16 and then I think we'll go out in the quarterfinal.
But I will say, I think we've got one of the best squads in the tournament.
We do, but it's just lack of experience. I think that's going to cost us.
I think Brazil have the best. They can just literally rotate their whole squad and the team doesn't change. But some teams' squad depth just don't look it at all.
And that yeah. I mean, well, that's what I think is going to cost us anyway, is the lack of experience. But no, they are some.
Mind you, we got to the semi-final the year before we got to.
Yeah, but
I mean, there is a bit of experience now there.
Yeah. I mean, even the young players have experienced.
Yeah, exactly. But I think the way our bracket is set out, now that we've won the group, we will more than likely play France in the quarterfinal if we beat Senegal.
And then Portugal should be there.
And then Portugal in the semi-final. And then you got Argentina or Brazil in the final, so it will be tough.
It's going to be hard.
Yeah, there's none of this, say in previous tournaments where we've sometimes got lucky with our draws. It's not really going to turn out to be the case. And
it's going to be a big test.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be an easy test. It's going to be a hard test. And
cheers, mate.
I back us though. I definitely do.
Yeah, also the game that made me think, hold on, we're on to something, is that Germany game in the Euros.
Yeah.
But we should never have won that.
No,
No. But on paper, like you go into that game, you think, Germany.
That's probably one of the best games I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We showed up.
We played so well.
We showed up in a big game. That was the main thing about it.
So
Like,
Well,
going
we
into
didn't
that
in the final.
game on paper.
We played decent in the final.
Yeah, no. To be fair,
Just like a draw.
yeah.
I don't know if we did play decent in the final.
Well, I know we did.
We came.
I can't remember the
Rice.
final at all.
We came.
Rice is our best player. Got subbed off by Henderson. Bosh.
And then Henderson got something
No
back
bars.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came flying out the blocks in that final, didn't we? Scored in 3 minutes. And
We
then,
scored 2.
Yeah, I think that early goal did put us under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, we kind of.
We just tried to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think that is still yet to be seen whether our still youthful squad can actually turn up in the big games. And if we do play France in the quarterfinal, it will be very tough, won't it?
It will be a very I think us against France it will be close. I reckon France are a side that we can give a good game.
We get steamrolled by France.
No, genuinely, I believe
I
that.
think we do.
I guess this brings me to like kind of my last question is how far do you think we can go?
Quarterfinals.
Do you think that quarterfinal is that's it?
I think we beat France.
I say we give them a good game, but I don't know. It's very 50-50.
Who France played? They beat Australia.
Depends if
Beat
we turn up.
Denmark.
Do you think
Denmark.
Maguire?
They haven't played anyone yet. Like, good.
Do you think that the likes of Maguire?
Denmark are decent.
That's what I'm worried about.
Denmark.
Couple of years ago.
Killing and Mbappe
Denmark
against
draw.
Harry
Kylian
Maguire.
They drew
Mbappe and Pickford.
I've got full confidence in Pickford. But it's a defence. And what system do I think?
Unreal.
I think
If
we
you get to the
missed-
quarterfinal and play France,
I
that's where
think
the three back comes out with Kyle Walker.
I think we missed a trick in the group stages with not rotating the keepers. I'd like to have seen Aaron Ramsdale play again.
Nah.
No.
Pickford is just
No, I think
undoubtedly.
You have to keep Pickford in.
He's undoubtedly our number one.
And
I think
Maguire.
we've got 3 of the best keepers in the whole tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got. I'd say.
I
one
think
of the
our
best
keeper
selections.
selection is the best.
Yeah.
Well, there's some
Any injury.
Or I think
Yeah,
Brazil probably edge it. 'Cause
Allison.
Allison and Ederson.
Spain's aren't bad either.
Yeah, Spain's on bad.
No, David De Gea though.
They did take their best keeper.
No. De Gea's. To be fair,
Who's been playing for?
I say De Gea's not that good yet. That game when we United away,
You two were there, weren't you?
yeah, it
Yeah.
was,
What a joke.
mate. He was on steroids.
Joke.
But yeah, I overall think that quarterfinal will be the biggest test. Obviously, you allude to like the Germany game, like winning on penalties against Colombia, or the Euro final. But I think that France game would be massive,
It would be massive.
Boring, you Ben.
and I think
Get that fire project, mate. Fast.
Text June.
But I think
It's got to edit that.
I think we can. If it comes to it, I think we edge it against France.
No.
I hope so.
I believe.
I do hope so.
I believe in us.
I believe that we will win.
Yeah, I believe that.
I believe that we will win.
Bosh.
But yeah, final words on England. How far do you think we can go, Louis?
Final.
Ben?
So, I mean, we got there, didn't we? It's a long journey.
Well, yeah, but now where do we go?
Home.
What is football
We're
coming?
going to get knocked out in round 16.
Is football coming with us?
No.
So where?
It's definitely not coming back to England.
Where are we going to get to?
Where are we going to get to?
Somewhere, I don't know, ball. I don't know. Quarterfinals.
Okay. Kai.
Final.
Mason.
Semi.
What's that?
Who's got one?
Semi-finals.
Pessimistic, bruv. You got.
I'm going final.
Be positive.
I'm
I mean,
going
lose the final on penalties. Bukayo Saka misses again.
Right,
But
Saka's our best player. Okay.
Nat Phillips gets
I reckon we get to the final, and obviously that final week will be insane. We'll all football coming home, etc. We'll think that it will during that week. Ben, shut your mouth, and we'll beat Brazil in the final.
If we beat
Bah!
Brazil in the
English.
final, mate, the
Then
whole
Scouse not
country's
English.
gonna go mad.
All right. Anyway, Ben, outro.
This is what I came for.
No.
You didn't even have it ready.
Oh my god.
Wait.
I apologise if this is copyright, by the way.
Thank you for
won't
listening
be able
to the Total Football Podcast. It's been a pleasure.
Cheers,
Mason,
boys.
Kai, Louis,
Bah.
Josh and Ben. We'll see you all next time.
Goodbye.